Calls for a crackdown on dangerous e-bikes are growing louder and louder by the minute, aren't they? After yet another crash claimed a life of a rider in Sydney, New South Wales Premier Chris Minns is now pushing for a ban on high-powered bikes, capping speeds at 25 k's an hour. But experts say that's not nearly enough to prevent even more loss of life. For more, we're joined by Peter Burke, General Manager at Bicycle Industries Australia. Great to have you with us. So just take us through, first off, New South Wales currently allows 500-watt products on the road. Why is that an issue?
Servo, thank you. I'd like to start by just saying e-bikes are fantastic for transport, for fun and health. But New South Wales created a 500-watt category in 2023, and in doing so created a large amount of confusion for both suppliers and brands. The key issue is that nowhere else in Australia, and in fact anywhere else in the world, utilises a combination of 500 watts, 25 k's an hour on the e-bikes. And with New South Wales such a tiny market, by world standards, none of the major brands supplied to a 500 watt in Australia, so as it's not economically feasible. So what we have is the brands that have been doing the 500 watt models have tended to be the cheaper, lower quality products that are more easily modified, and they've also been involved in a high proportion of fires, as they generally haven't been tested in any market in the world to ensure that they're both electrically and mechanically safe.
As you said, a lot of people are using these and need these to get around. Some people are calling them equivalent to motorbikes, and they should be treated the same way. You should be licensed, they should be registered. Do you agree?
E-bikes, as I say, are fantastic. They're capped at motor assisted of 25 k's an hour. The problems we're seeing in 99% of the cases, they're actually illegal motorbikes or unroadworthy motorbikes. So they should already be licensed, they should already be registered. But because they don't meet the minimum safety requirements of motorbikes, they actually can't. So the problem isn't e-bikes, it's unroadworthy motorbikes.
So let's go back to this restriction of power. If the power was reduced across the board, if we are able to cap that, will it save lives? Will it prevent accidents?
By bringing in the 500 watts, by reducing the 500 watts back to 250, what we'll actually do is we're going to align the import regulations with the sales regulations and the road use regulations, and we're going to align across Australia. So we're going to have consistency. So what it will do, it will ensure that we have a consistent quality brand. It'll ensure that we're also introducing new regulations that include anti-tampering laws as part of new standards. So that will actually force brands to put in countermeasures to prevent modifications, prevent higher speeds, prevent higher power, also prevent the bikes being used just under throttle. So this will actually improve the outcome of the bikes. It'll improve the what happens for the ride for the consumers, and it'll actually make the whole product safer for everybody.
Yeah, you kind of feel like with the kids too, you might need to go back to like a road safety education program as well, at the very least. Really appreciate your time. Thank you.